Okay, the setting of this is the Campbell show.
Yes,
It's obviously a game show, and they're presenting how to use half-angle formulas to find the value of which trig function?
7 pi over 8.
But which trig function?
Tangent.
Tangent of 7 pi over 8. 7 pi over 8 is not a unit circle angle. So they're going to show you how to use a unit circle angle to find the exact value of the tangent of 7 pi over 8. Go.
All right, we left off with contestants, Richard and Dee, tied at 800 points. Contestants, how are we feeling?
Great, even though we're tied. I'm sure I got this game in the bag.
Well, the game isn't over yet. Richard, how about you?
Well, I'm feeling pretty good. The stakes are pretty high, but it's super fun so far.
All right, sounds good. Now it's time for the final question. The question that will decide who wins the game. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, I like your energy. And the question is, determine the value of the tangent of the angle 7 pi over 8. You have 2 minutes. Get ready, start.
He's struggling. He's struggling.
Okay, you have 1 minute left. How's it going?
I got it.
Okay. All right, it's fine.
That looks so wrong. You're doing it wrong. You're definitely doing it wrong.
All right. Time is up. Now, before you share your answers, how are you feeling?
I got it.
I got it? Okay. Richard, are you sure? All right. Now, Edie, show us your answer.
I don't need a calculator.
Fair enough.
Woo! I got -√2 minus 1.
I don't think that's right, actually. So, Richard, how about you?
This is what I got.
Actually, that was the answer I was looking for. So, Richard, you win.
Surprise.
All right.
Would you like me to explain?
No.
Yes, will you please explain? And also make sure to point out what she did wrong, please.
Okay.
Ooh, I like it.
So, looking for the tangent of 7 pi over 8, and it's not on the unit circle, so we can't use it first. So, you turn it into, something you can find in the unit circle, which is 7 pi over 4.
Okay, freeze. Okay, so guys, you in the audience, he says he's looking for the tangent of 7 pi over 8, but 7 pi over 8 is not on the unit circle. So he needs an angle that he can take half of. What angle did he choose?
7 pi over 4.
7 pi over 4. Why 7 pi over 4?
Because it's on the unit circle.
It is on the unit circle. Number one, yes, it has to be on the unit circle. And when you take half of 7 pi over 4, what's 7 pi over 4 times 1/2? 7 pi over 8, which is what you're looking for. So you have to pick an angle that you can multiply by 1/2, but multiplying by 1/2 just means doubling that denominator. Because look at 7 pi over 8 and look at 7 pi over 4. The only difference is the denominator's doubled, okay? So that's how you know what angle to choose, and that's why he chose 7 pi over 4. Okay, continue.
Okay, so now that we have an angle, we can plug it into the equation, which I used the sine of an angle over 1 plus cosine of an angle. So once we plug it in, we have sine 7 pi times 7 pi 4 over 1 plus cosine 7 pi 4. Then you turn it into -√2 over 2 over 1 minus √2 over 2. And after that, you want to change 1 into 2 over 2 so you can add them together, which gives you -√2 over 2 over 2 plus √2 over 2. And now we can keep flip that to get rid of the 2's in the denominators, and we're left with √2 over 2 plus √2. After that, we multiply the top and the bottom by the conjugates, which gives us...
Freeze. What is a conjugate?
That's a great question.
What is a conjugate? He said you multiply the top and bottom by the conjugate.
It's like the opposite.
Yes, it's like the opposite. Like if on the bottom there, he has 2 plus root 2, the conjugate is 2 what? Not plus, but minus root 2. So yes, you have to multiply by the conjugate. Okay, go ahead.
So now, after doing that, we have negative 2 root 2 plus 2 over 4 minus 2. Then we can subtract the 2 from the 4, of course. And then we have all of that over 2. And then since there's a 2 on the denominator, we can just divide the top and the bottom. Since this is 2 and this is 2. Then we're left with the final answer of negative root 2 plus 1.
But I got the same thing, basically.
Change that to a negative. It's supposed to be positive.
Are you kidding me?
And scene.